just take a minute to remember. This used to say cool of ice. They changed it last week and fixed it. Just take a moment of silence to remember. I'm going to do it this way. It has been a hot minute since I did a video. Don't know what my hair is doing here, but ooh, maybe I need some pins. It has been a hot minute since I last vlogged. I haven't really done any vlogs here at the school because I've just been so busy. Today is our TA day, so I get to stay with my grade 9 kids all day, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a potluck for breakfast. We're going to watch movies. And gonna watch movies, play games. Then this afternoon is short because we have a funeral to go to. A colleague passed away suddenly over the weekend, and we're hurting. So we're all about healing process this weekend. So I'm gonna go and grab some stuff from my car that I forgot. It's warm outside, and I'll vlog it. Celebrate that I'm back in my classroom. That was 5 days too much. 5 days full of stress, depression, and yeah. I'm just glad to be back with my kids. It's the last week of classes. Looking forward to like doing things with them, having fun, reflecting. Didn't bother to do my hair today because one, I'm going to the salon after work, and two, it's gonna rain today. So my hair is kind of doing its own thing. Oh boy. everyone to you. Happy Tuesday, June 12th. Had to think about that for a second. So you can say my hair is, did I say me hair? Oh my gosh, I'm turning Irish. My hair is lighter, much lighter. It's blonde. I'm happy. Wanted a change. I originally in January went dark and I was like, I'm not gonna dye my hair blonde anymore, but just need to change sometime. Day 2, the final week of school. And things are going good. The grade 10 started watching Romeo and Juliet, and they're like, oh my gosh, it all makes sense now. And I'm talking about like the Romeo and Juliet version with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. So that's good. We have our potluck today for grade 10s and 12s. Looking forward to some good food. My grade 12s are still working on their project. I only have 2 more days left with them. And then my grade 9s, it's just like catch up work. And I went to go do Telltale Heart yesterday and it fell apart. I don't know what was wrong. That is always one of my favorite short stories to do, and it just... So, I don't know if I'm going to do it again today, but we'll see. So I'm going to go in. I haven't had breakfast. Kind of not really feeling that great. I only got 3 hours of sleep last night. Didn't get home till like about 7:30, 8 o'clock after my hair appointment. And then I ate dinner, and then I needed to fix some marks. And yeah. And I still got to fix marks. I need to go in and fix marks again today. Something's just not adding up right. I don't know what it is. So I need to go fix that. But yeah, I didn't fall asleep until 1:30 this morning. And I woke up at 5:30, and then I set my alarm again for 6:30. So I went and I grabbed breakfast so that I could eat it in my classroom. So I'm gonna go in and I will vlog at you later.
I'm cold and left my family dropped out after.
Finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discourse to have lost a grace of peace. All are punishment. All are punishment!
Why, hello friends. So it is about 4:30 after classes, and I am preparing for our grade 10 exam tomorrow. So day 1, they come in, they read the reading booklet in its entirety. They can highlight and make notes. And they're going to do that for about 30 minutes, and then they have 20 minutes to get into a group and discuss 2 questions. Tomorrow is late start, so they probably won't have enough time to read the whole entire booklet, but there's not a lot to it. So I will give them time on Wednesday when they have 80 minutes to answer the questions that correspond to the readings. So that should be that should be able to work for them. And then, so they're reading tomorrow and in a discussion group, and then Thursday they are answering the questions to the readings, and then Friday they begin their writing process, and they get writing variables, and then they decide what their form is going to be, who their audience is, the purpose, the context, there's kids here, so there's like a special interest group, and began their draft. And Monday, they have the whole entire morning to write their exam. They get to finish up their rough draft and edit and then write their final copy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting together the booklet and the discussion guide in their folders, and then I'm making piles for Thursday and Friday. Yeah. So today I had to have discussions with my students about marks, and you know, it's so hard as a first year teacher where you want to be kind and compassionate, but in reality, this is their responsibility to get good grades, not mine. I did this, you know, when I was their age 20 plus years ago, and I don't need to get this credit, they do. So they have to take responsibility for the work they have done or the work their lack of, because I'm not the reason for their failure. Now, granted, I've only been with these students since May, but they still had to have had the responsibility to come and talk to me about anything that they don't understand or they need clarification. And they've been pretty good with that. But I think that you just can't also walk in the last week of classes and ask for extra work to improve your grade. That is not on me. It's difficult because, like I said, I want to have that kind, caring heart, but I also have to be tough and put my foot down where it's needed. And I've been doing that the last couple of days, and it doesn't get any easier, but knowing that I have support from other teachers and administration and learning support, it's good to have a good team in your corner, so that, you know, if a student comes to them and talks to them about the conversation that you and the student have had, or if parents call, then you can say, well, no, I had a discussion with, you know, administration, and here's what happened, and here's the outcome. So I had a discussion with my grade 9s today, like, do not come the last week of school handing in, especially past deadlines, asking to hand in work that you've missed. Yesterday was my deadline for my grade 10s, and it was on the board, and again, it comes down to responsibility. And my grade 10s finished watching Romeo and Juliet, and good. They really enjoyed the movie. They said that the movie, the version of Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes, they were able to fully understand the context of the actual play. They agreed that the way the movie was set up and the thematics of it was able to put more context into it. And I told them that they really had to pay attention to what was going on, not only in the foreground with the actors, but what was going on in the background. Because while Baz Luhrmann stayed true to Shakespearean language in the play, they didn't cite line for line. So I told students that if you look carefully in the background, especially in public, there are posters and murals with lines from each character. So, like in the pool hall, there's words on posters. On the beach, there's words on posters inside the buildings. And also there's symbolism, like when Romeo throws his dagger down, when Tybalt challenges him to a fight before Mercutio is killed, he actually throws down his gun, which is a dagger, which the brand name is Dagger. They said that the movie really did help them understand the book better, which is good, because I told them that in the beginning. We're going to watch the movie, and I really think you're going to understand it, because it helped me understand it. I actually watched this movie before I read Romeo and Juliet, because it came out in '96, I believe, and I didn't read Romeo and Juliet until the 10th or 11th grade. I think it was the 11th grade we read it, because we read Othello in the 12th grade. So for them, for me, I was able to watch this prior to, and it made sense, but for them, they read and then watched the movie. They were able to point out successfully the differences between the two. In the end, you know, Romeo didn't kill Paris. Paris was not in the church, and Lady Montague did not die in the movie, as opposed to in the book where she died of a broken heart because Romeo was banished. In the end of the book, the Montagues and the Capulets actually settled their feud and became friends, and that did not happen. It was left open as to what was going to possibly happen between the two. Yeah. Day 2. 3 more days to go. I can get there. Yeah, I'm gonna finish getting these exams ready, and then I'm gonna go home and enjoy leftover Filipino cuisine, because it's awesome and I like it, and my students fed me. So have a good night, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
True love's kiss, breaking a curse.
Who is Shrek?
And making her a full-time ogre. Jason.
Who is Shrek?
Shrek is the guy.
400.
Actor gives Demi Moore one last kiss before
Who's
heading
Patrick
off to
Swayze?
the afterlife in Ghost. Catherine?
Patrick Swayze.
Right.
800.
In The Godfather Part 2, this actor, as Michael, kisses brother Fredo for betraying him. Catherine?
Who is Pacino?
Al Pacino is right, and that means the last 2 is yours, and it is the Daily Double. And you don't have enough money to catch Rebecca, but boy, you can get very close.
I will make it a true daily double.
All right, for 8,400. After kissing Debbie Reynolds goodnight, Gene Kelly is elated and begins doing this.
What is Singing in the Rain?
What is Singing in the Rain?
You are right, and you're at 8,400.
You like it?
Okay, I graduated 18 years ago, and let me tell you, you're more creative than I am.
You should see inside.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all creativity because my last year in high school, we didn't do any of this. Congratulations, guys. So when I was graduating high school, the majority of my students weren't even born yet. What? God, I feel old. Good morning. Good Monday morning to you all. It is Monday, June 18th, 2018, and today is the last day that my grade 10s write their exam. So technically they have till 11 o'clock, but I'm giving them till 11:30. And when they come in, I'm going to allow them to write it. So instead of waiting till 9, if they come in at like 8:45, I'm going to give them time to actually, some extra time. So, yeah. And then what am I doing? Marking. Well, first I got to talk to the department, my department about it. Because I don't know if we're marking together or if we're marking separately. Because if we're marking separately, then I can bang this thing out and be done by the end of the week. So I'm hoping that maybe we can, well, I can mark it separately, but yeah, so weekend was really good. I had a weekend to myself. I don't know what people do with themselves that, you know, aren't teachers. Usually my weekend is pretty spoken for itself, and I try to do things for myself on the weekend, but you know, teachers, you get it. It's very, very difficult to do that, but this weekend it was all to myself. My cousin from Alberta was in because her son was in a hockey tournament here, so we did that. We met up, and I haven't seen her in like 20 years. We're planning to go to Alberta either next year or the year after. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, we went out, we got, you know, we met for beverages at the hotel with her. And then earlier the day, my mom and I ran errands for Father's Day. And then yesterday was Father's Day. And I had, my mom and I had to go get propane for the barbecue, and then we ran some more errands, and then I came home and just sat and watched TV, and it was like, is this what people do with their free time? Guess so. Next weekend's gonna be pretty much the same. Next week's the last week of school, and I am going to the graduation dinner and dance because my grade 12s asked me. And then I am working at Convocation. I am the bouncer. So I get to bounce parents out. And then I have my 2 days off after that. And then it's the last day. I come back and it's literally the last day of school. So I have the 27th and the 28th off, and then the 29th is the last day. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to clean up a bit, get the room set up, and then I'll see about vlogging after lunchtime to let you know what I'm doing. Happy end of the day, everyone. So the exam went by super fast. Like, I can't believe how fast the morning went by. And then I kind of spent the afternoon marking, but I went across the street to get a drink and came back. I think I got maybe a total of 5 exams marked out of 24. So yeah, I have 20 exams to mark tomorrow, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I have the writing portion to do, which is how I'm going to set it up anyways. 3 days to do the marking for the writing. So I am on my way to a retirement celebration for 2 of our administrators, and I think I'm going to end the vlog here. This is going to be the last vlog for my first teaching year. It's just marking exams this week, and next week is the grad dinner and dance, and then convocation ceremony, and then I'm off for 2 days for personal days, and then when I come back for my personal days, it's literally the last day of school. And I have nothing to vlog about in the next 2 weeks. So I just want to thank everyone for coming along on this little journey of mine, this little adventure of my first year as a teacher. And I hope that I will continue to make videos for you with my teaching adventure as I go into year 2. But I am going to vlog during summer school. So summer school starts July 3rd. So look for a video sometime after then, because right now I need to concentrate on the end of the year, and then I'll do a little summer school vlog, because I think that's important for new teachers to see if they're interested in teaching summer school, or what summer school from a Canadian perspective is like. So I am going to do a little summer school vlog, and then after summer school I'm moving into my new apartment, so I will do an apartment tour maybe, but it's just going to be so chaotic. But I do want to thank everyone for coming on this journey and sharing it with me, and I am looking forward to the next school year. I am looking forward to the next school year already, even though this one is coming to an end, because you never know what journey I could be led to. So I'm really hopeful. I'm looking forward to it. And just from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for coming along on this ride with me, and stay tuned for what's next. Have a good one, everyone.